Nigeria is once again under a storm of controversy. Reports now show that an Emir rushed straight to the DSS after the United States exposed shocking claims that leaders of Miyetti Allah have been protecting bandits. This revelation has left the nation questioning the integrity of those in power, and the tension is palpable. Ordinary Nigerians are left wondering who can actually be trusted to keep the country safe. The real question is simple but critical. How deep does this collusion go, and what does it mean for the future and security of the nation?
What is Miyetti Allah? Miyetti Allah is a group of Hurries. So in this group of Fulanis, we have professors, we have terrorists inside, or let me say bandit inside among them. So if Donald Trump would say, or if America said they have sanctioned Miyetti Allah, they mean that they sanctioned the entire Fulanis or what? That is.
Welcome back. And there you have it. Finally, the president of IAYU said that the US sanctioning Miyetti Allah as a group simply means he has sanctioned the whole of Fulanese. That this is a hate speech against the Fulanese existence. Because what the Miyetti Allah means is the preservation, the conservatism of the Fulani tradition, culture, and intellectualism. You know, yesterday I said something about Miyetti Allah, that you will never find an Igbo man or a Yoruba man in that group. You know, because there has been so many objections about how they operate. There has been so many outcry that, is Miyetti Allah not for cattle breeders? So why does it have to be that every point in time you have to be a Fulani man, you have to have the Fulani blood rushing through you, and you must not try to modernize the open grazing system of the Fulani elders? Now I have it. I mean, look at that boy. Look at that boy saying such words. A young guy like that already saying that the Miyetti Allah people, that for the US to sanction the Miyetti Allah as a group means an attack on the Fulani civilization. That it is an attack directly specified against the Fulanis. In fact, he alluded to the fact that they are terrorists, the Miyetti Allah group. But the last time that we saw the Miyetti Allah, you know, getting engaged in Benue by the tour of TV, you know, after the massacre of the Yeltawa people, the president of Magban said, well, you know, these terrorists that come in are not Nigerians, that they come from outside. I remember clearly that the tour of TV challenged that man that, well, these people, as far as is concerned, they are Fulanese. And if you tell us that these ones are non-Nigerian Fulanese, it's because you opened the door for them to come in. Yes. Everything now is making sense to me. Everything now, I get it. And this is why during the years of Sunday Igboho, this is why he kept on fighting the elders. That they are the one that creep in with the insecurity. They come in with their cattle to do a quick reconnaissance. They come and survey all the fertile ground where they can, you know, hide, where they will use as their launch pad, where they will use as their retreat point. That this is their modus operandi, and hence, you know, then, I mean, Sunday Igboho gave them back to back. He gave them woto. And indeed, Sunday Igboho had the support of the likes of Akeredolu back then. I mean, that was what led to the creation of Amotekun, if I'm not mistaken. The likes of Sunday Igboho were not around, and the likes of Akeredolu were not around. By now, Southwest will have been overrun. Yes, Southwest right now will probably be having the same fate just as the Middle Belt. I'm telling you. But yet, here we are. United States has once again fingered the Miyetti Allah people, that these elements are behind the wanton insecurity that we see. Most of their members have been, you know, banned from entering the United States of America. Most of these are members who are top levels. Some of them are professors. Some of them are what? well-educated people, but they will not take civilization, modernization into their group, telling their elders that we can no longer be working from state to state with cattle. And the world has moved on. That this is at this point in time no more, applicable, no more practicable. But they will not. It is simply because they are using that open grazing system to watch everybody.
Pause for a moment. Think about this carefully. When the US steps in to expose alleged bandit protection by influential leaders, it's a clear sign that Nigeria's political and security system is under intense pressure. There's a power struggle most people aren't seeing, and ordinary Nigerians are the ones paying the price. Keep watching, because the next part uncovers exactly what this means for leadership, power, and national security.
Nigeria cannot exist where some people believe that they do not want to change their life, where some people believe that they don't want to improve, they don't want to modernize. No. And these are not just ordinary people. The Fulanis, the Miyetti Allah are not just ordinary people. But whenever you try to tackle them, you will see these top Fulani politicians who will rise up, like last time we saw at the Senate. They will rise up and start defending them. They start telling you that, oh, this is the way God has ordained the Fulani to live. That the Fulani man has lived for centuries in that way, so that they will always want to walk around with their cattle, that if they don't do it, they will do this, this will happen to them. If they want to walk around, let them walk around in their designated areas, not that they will start going to people's farmland. I have invested so much millions, to cultivate maybe rice, maybe corn. Then you bring in your cattle, treat up my corn farm. I mean, how does that make sense? Like, for real, how does that even make sense? In 2025, we shouldn't be having such nonsense still going on. We shouldn't be having it. Because the USA now has started touchlighting the likes of Mapgan, they started touchlighting some Fulani oligarchs and leaders. What we see is now the Sultan and the Emirs have rushed the DSS, guaranteeing that, okay, yeah, we support your fight against terrorism. We support your fight, though. You guys should go and fight. We are with you people. These are meetings that has never happened in a very long time. These are meetings that have never happened in a very, very long time. All of a sudden, we are seeing the Emir of Kano rushing to Kaduna. The Sultan, the Sheikh of Borno, everybody are now calling on the army. You know what? Yes, we approve of you dismantling the bandits. Yeah, is it because of the sanctions, the US sanctions? Are they running for their lives? Are they running for their head? I mean, if the Northerners will always stand, against Christians, Northern Christians who are saying they are being killed by these bandits, by these marauders, and they say that they are also killed, then there shouldn't be anything stopping those traditional kings, those high-level kings, from being the one leading the crusade that these bandits should go. In a real world, the people who are supposed to go to USA shouldn't have been the Benue Christians, clergymen. It shouldn't have been them. It should have been the kings, the Northern Arewa kings themselves. They were never complicit. This Shegumi that people are always talking about. So many allegations against Shegumi out there. And by the way, it's only in Nigeria a person like Shegumi, will still be relevant. Because even in Ghana there, they would have picked him up way ago. They would have picked him up. But somehow Shegumi is still, I don't know, is still relevant. Eh? Still relevant. They should have been the one that will go to the United States of America and lodge the complaint. They should have been the one calling on Tinubu on a daily basis that we wipe out these people. They should have come out on the television and call a fatwa on this Islamic extremist. They should have been the one. But you won't see it. They're so silent. But now, because sanctions are flying left, right, and center from the United States, all of them all of a sudden now know that the Nigerian army will support your cause. The Nigerian army go and decimate them. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy of the highest order. And this is why, in most cases, when I see what is going on in Nigeria, I just conclude that, man, we just need to restructure this country.
Here's the truth. These allegations against Miyetti Allah leaders are not just news stories. They are a wake-up call for the entire country. When an emir feels the need to rush to the DSS, it shows just how serious the situation is and how much pressure is building behind closed doors. And when international attention shines a light on these issues, the government is forced into an uncomfortable position. We have to be honest. Those in power are being tested in ways Nigerians rarely see. Alliances, influence, and control are all on display, while citizens are left asking who can truly protect them when collusion with bandits is even suggested. This isn't just politics. This is about the survival and security of millions. The key takeaway: Nigerians cannot stay silent or complacent. Every revelation like this demands scrutiny, accountability, and public conversation. Stay alert, question the decisions affecting your country, and speak out. Drop your thoughts in the comments, engage with this discussion, and make sure to subscribe for more raw, unfiltered political breakdowns. The next few days and weeks could define the direction of the nation, so stay informed, stay vigilant, and don't let anyone make decisions for you in silence. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.